Well, my computer's being noisy, but at least the street's quiet. Hello, everybody. I am Flash Notion, and yeah, we're in Minecraft. So I broke my promise to schedule I broke my schedule promise again. I had nothing come out for an entire week. Thanks, executive dysfunction. But I wasn't completely like lying in bed being useless during that week. No, I was working on stuff here. I'm trying not to show you guys everything that I have done. This is probably like the best way while I switch views. There we go. Right. So we're just gonna go over this way. So yeah. Now, not everything you're gonna see in this is a world tour. I'm showing you the Minecraft world that I've been playing on in 1.18, and not everything that you're gonna see was built like during the period of time this past week. But like, I'm just gonna show it all to you and see what you think. So yeah, this is my way of justifying the lack of videos. Are you proud of me? All right. So first things first. This landmass that we are on is my spawn. I have not ventured too far out from it yet in terms of my building. But yeah, it's an island. It's a fairly nice island. Not too big as to be like incapable of working with the whole thing at once. But not too small either. So yeah, this is my little starter house that I had. Had my bed in here, some chests and whatnot. It's all gone now because I moved it, but this is where I got my start. And this was a storage area. I tried for some creative. It ended up being a little too cramped, and I eventually moved that too. Obviously, nether portal. I've gone for pathways to connect up all the buildings, just regular paths, but maybe in the future I'll transition into something else, something more creative. Little kelp farm, smelter area over here. I noticed that coal is relatively rare in 1.18, so I've been utilizing charcoal and dried kelp as fuel, as well as sticks. All of which I have in abundance thanks to a combination of the kelp farm and the fact that I deforested this entire island. Over here, we have my cow farm. I hardly use it anymore because I have golden carrots as a food source, but hey, it's there. I also don't need leather from it either, but yeah. Over here, this is my 2x2 tree farming area. Obviously, I've made use of spruce a fair bit. And then this right here is the first build in this world that I'm actually kind of proud of. Yeah, I mean, it's just a crop farm, but like, I like it. So I was doing some Minecraft wiki searching, and I discovered that crops can be irrigated with flowing water. It doesn't have to be a water source block. So I decided I was going to make the maximum size plot 4 times over, and I was going to irrigate all of them with one water source block. And that's what this contraption is for. And it worked. It worked completely. And I think it turned out to look fairly cool. I should probably replace these torches with more lanterns now that I think about it. That would probably make sense. But not right now. Oh, is it bedtime? Darn. I'm gonna have to do a jump cut here. And we're back. That was easy. So, after that farm, I went ahead and I built this little thing right here. This is my enchanting setup. Got the actual station, bookshelves, and grindstone down here. And up top, I have my storage for all the enchanted books that I might accumulate. Yeah, it's not much. I'm probably going to end up replacing this building relatively soon, but it works. It's functional. Does what it needs to do. Alright, that's all the basic shit out of the way. Now we're going to get into the more complicated builds, the ones that actually took time and effort. And the first one ended up being a villager-related one. I ended up going off to a village in the distance and finding a couple of villagers, bringing them back home to this island, and then it kind of took me a little bit to actually figure out what I wanted to do with those villagers. In terms of, like, the building I wanted to make. So I hopped over to a creative world and I started experimenting. The hardest part was figuring out how I was going to do the villager breeder, which is only one of the things that this building is for. This building is basically an all-in-one villager, well, okay, we'll just go through it. So, here we go. Here's the building. Very red and black and, you know, spruce roof, but, like, very red and black. I think it looks pretty cool, you know. But, yeah, we go inside here. That was his... Oh, I'm hearing... Okay. So, yeah. Good thing, none of them are zombies. But, yes, as you can see, on the first floor here is the villager trading hall. It's got little sections for each one of them. Got a couple of farmers. Mostly librarians at the moment. Got Unbreaking 3, Mending... what's this guy? Fortune, Efficiency 5, and I do believe this guy is Silk Touch, and Respiration 3, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go up. Second floor time. This is where the zombie noises are coming from, because this is my contraption for giving the villagers their trade, locking them in, and then zombifying and curing them. It's entirely manual, very small. There wasn't a whole lot of space to work with here. As you can see, here's all the spaces to just drop new villagers in. Yes. But, as you can kind of catch a glimpse of that, and there was another section up even higher on the building. Let's keep going. So, this is where the villagers drop. This is the villager breeder. Villagers drop down here. Minecart gets sent along to pick them up. All very well and good. Up here, this is where I have to go and feed these guys. Yeah. They're probably hungry right now, but since I don't actually need any villagers, ow, I'm just gonna ignore them. So yeah, this was my first big build of the world, and the one that of the builds probably took the most time to figure out. And the most time to construct, because, like, this was a pain. Yeah, so after that, you know, I did some other stuff, did some mining, did some, there's a farm over that way that I will show you. It's underground. But the next big build that I created was this tree. Yeah. Because, as I said, I needed a new storage system. The old one was a little bit too cramped, so I went ahead and I made this tree. And started with the trunk, then the roots, added the staircase going up and these barrels, added some branches, some little, like, knots on the tree, and then I put the canopy over the top of it all, which, honestly, the canopy did not turn out the best. I'd probably change how I did that going forward. But yeah. Turned out I didn't actually make the tree tall enough. There was materials that I kind of forgot I was going to get eventually, and I got sooner than what I thought I would, so now there's not enough space in this tree, which means I'm going to need another new storage system eventually. I don't know what I'm going to make. Take a quick bite of golden carrots, thank you farmers, and then we'll move on to this little build over here. This is my new bedroom, also designed in creative mode. And with these type of builds, I've been trying to use block palettes that I otherwise wouldn't have thought of. Like, as you can see, like with this, stone bricks, logs as support, planks. That's basically my standard building style. It's what I start out with every single time. I tried to do something a little bit different over here with the cow farm, but I don't like that building the same way I do this, or get stuck there, the house over here. So yeah, I went for a sandstone and warped fungus as my major palette, and then dark oak for the roof, and it turned out pretty good. Honestly, looking at it, I kind of wish I'd done something a little bit different instead of using the trapdoors, because they don't look the greatest, but like, and there's not much else I could use, I guess. Yeah, it's still pretty small and cozy inside, but on the whole, it works, and it looks a lot nicer than what I started with. Yeah, I actually really enjoy that. And honestly, this little garden area out front here is probably my favorite part. I just didn't realize that the warped forest, what do they call this? The vegetation would go so well out front here, but it does. So yeah, I've got a little sheep farm over here. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. But I mean, it could be better. It needs like a roof over it or something. Yeah, I've been farming like this stuff, bamboo, in order to get more scaffolding. I've been majorly terraforming the island. Okay. I believe we've... Oh, no, there's one other thing to see. And that is the map room. So I didn't have a lot of space to work with here. This was also designed in creative mode. And, yeah, I'm not too happy with how it turned out. It's alright. Can't really get what I was going for with the roof, which is like a circle that's at an angle. It's too small. But again, it works. So over here, we got our end maps. I had to explore for ages to find an end city all the way over here. Like, making these bridges took... Well, I mean, it wasn't the most effort, because I discovered a bridging method that I don't think I've ever seen anybody use. But still, it was a pain in the butt, and exploring the end is scary, and I didn't want to do it. At least not that much. So yeah, this is the entire area that I've explored. That little island right there, that's home, obviously. So yeah, I still have to explore these other 3 maps, and obviously I have to fill in the rest of these, but I'm doing the quick method because I need to find a frickin' desert. I look at how much I've explored. No desert. This ice biome, which is supposed to be relatively rare, it goes on for ages. Look at that. Look at that. What the f***, 1.18? Oops, I didn't mean to swear in this video. It's Minecraft. Kids are probably gonna see Minecraft. I can bleep it. So yeah, up there, let's use some scaffolding to get a slightly... Right there. Slightly better look at this. If we go up, as you can see, whoop, this is the island. And I was mistaken. There is one more build for me to show off to you guys. So yeah, yeah, I've built like not even definitely not even half of it. So yeah, it's I have a lot of work to do, and as you can see, I've been doing terraforming. I mean, you've probably seen it back there. So yeah, but we're gonna take a quick nap, and then I'm gonna show off that last build. Okay, and that really was a quick nap. Okay, let's go over here. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to introduce this one, so I'm just gonna show it to you straight. We've got some more farms over here: sugarcane, pumpkins and melons, dripstone. But this is the build. Now, unfortunately, the area is a little flat, but pretend there's other hills around. I tried to make the terrain as vanilla as possible on all three of these sides. I think I succeeded at that pretty well, for the most part. But obviously, once you get around here to the front, it's all that's not vanilla at all. And yes, I have a texture pack that turns the dripstone gray. It's freaking amazing. I'm only sad that it doesn't work with the 3D texture pack that I got, because that also looked amazing, and if the two of them managed to work together, that would just be like the best thing ever. Mojang, make dripstone gray. Like, why? Why not? It looks so good. It looks so good. Anyways, this is my brewing setup. And yeah, I built an entire cave just for this. Nether wart in the back here. Barrels for all the potions I'd actually use. A barrel for, all the generic stuff. This vine keeps growing. I need to put a stop to that. But oh well. So yeah, I don't do much brewing usually, but for exploring the end, potions of slow falling are very useful. So I went ahead and I was making those, and I realized that my brewing setup needed to be improved, and I sure as heck improved it. All right, now I've shown you all the actual builds. So now we fly. Things get a little herky-jerky for a minute. Frame rate probably dropped considerably. But, yeah. There's my little island. So yeah, as you can see, terraforming central back here. This section right here is less than half the size of the original hill. The original hill stretched all the way over to this pathway. So yeah, I'm just making it nice and flat so that way I can build on it, kill mobs on it, whatever. As far as what's in store for the future of this world, should I talk about that now, or should I wait until after I show off the other stuff? It's a world tour, so I gotta show off all the world. Well, not all of it, obviously. We're not gonna be going to the outer end, and we're not gonna be going to all these places. I marked a whole bunch of stuff around here, but we're not gonna go and visit all those. Yeah. We'll Alright, yeah. Okay, that's enough filler noises. We're going to the farm. But actually, you know what? I'll show you the overworld way on the way out. For right now, we're gonna go there the nether way, which means I need a change of helmet. Give me a second. Okay, so we're all kitted out with our gold gear to make sure that the piglins don't get us. So let's go into the nether. Yeah. Right, so the farm we're going to be going to is a skeleton farm. That's right. It's a pretty standard skeleton farm made out of a dungeon. And works pretty well. I don't use it as much anymore because I've made it to the end. And yeah, it's on my island. It's a very short distance in the Nether. Like, getting these two portals to link up properly was a pain. But it worked out. It worked out really well. And yeah, we just go in here. And voila. We come out in the little, tiny little killing chamber here. So yeah, I mean, it's made out of what is this stuff called? It's not blackstone. Deep slate. Yeah, deep slate, because that's what was mostly available in the caves down here, bottom of the world. Yeah, like as you can see, it's very successful at getting bones that I don't really use that much of. But hey, I mean, it works. I mean, there's a skeleton right there. So it's useful for XP if you need it, but there are other more useful things. So we just break the wall, we come out here, and we're in the cave, and yeah, it's a 1.18 cave, which means it's friggin' huge. Should I? We'll ender pearl back up towards the surface here. Boop. And yeah. Boop. It is a long way up, so I don't know if I'll just leave the journey in and make it awkward, or if I'll fast forward, but hey, this is the way up. And here we are back on the surface. Yeah, so that's where this pathway leads. Yeah, it's a skeleton farm. We're gonna do some more ender pearling because I want to get back over to the Nether and keep going with that. Quick little thing here, and yeah, show off the rest of the Nether. Okay. So if we go up here, and go around here, and go up here, go that way, and you will eventually make your way to a Nether, a basalt delta, which is a apparently relatively rare biome because it's pretty far away. But I needed it in order to find some blackstone, because I wanted to build with blackstone. So yeah. But up here is the main route, you know. It's no longer safe once you get out here, but that's fine. If you keep going that way, there's a pathway that leads down to this area around in here. But now that I have my wings, I can just fly down here. So what we're interested in is this portal over here. This leads to the end. As far as where I'm going, it's because I realized that there's something else I could show off while I'm here. Just because. So we go, you know, around over here, and that warped forest is the closest one to where I come in the Nether at. And that's annoying because it was so difficult to get over here before I had wings. And I needed to come over here quite a lot in order to turn this place into an Enderman killing area. So that way I could get Ender Pearls. And it still didn't really work because the Enderman didn't spawn in that little area as often as I would like. But whatever. Things happen. Oh, shoot. Man, that gas is going to be annoying for a minute. Did it just go in the lava lake? That's some T2 shit. What the f***? More bleeping. Great. Yeah, so this portal leads to the end portal. And yeah, pain in the butt before I got the wings. Now, relatively easy. You know, as long as there's no ghasts close by. We glitch for a minute. Hello, Mr. Zombie Piglin. You're a long way from home. So yeah, this is my little, well, it's the stronghold room. I haven't done anything to it yet. I don't know what I would do to it, but I mean, I can do something to it. All right, let's swap our headgear again. As you can see, texture pack to make it easier to see, and drop in. Yeah, you might be wondering about that. Well, let's go and jump up here and find out. Where's my rockets? This is great. This is a great thing. I have flooded the majority of this end island. No Enderman can spawn anywhere except for over here. There are a couple spots I couldn't get, like that one, some stuff's further down, but for the most part, this over here is the only place that the Enderman can spawn, and that makes this area over here a perfect killing spot. I don't need XP. So yeah, obviously you know what that is over there. That's a way to the outer end, so we're not going to be going there. I haven't collected the dragon egg yet. It's just not really important to me, but boop, and we're back, and it's nap time again. So yeah, I believe that's everything. I could be wrong, but I do believe that's everything. So yeah, my next major project, once I get all the pieces together, is to build a mob farm. Because Skeleton Farm's not doing it for me. I don't like going all the way to the end for XP. And if I'm going to be using my wings, I need more rockets, and killing creepers is a pain. So, mob farm. Very useful. So, yeah. Let's, real quick swap that out. So, yeah. That's the next big project. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to be building it. I mean, that's like the entire point of having the wide open areas, that I can build anywhere, but like, I'm still not sure where I want this farm at. Because like, I have this wide open area over here, but you know, originally the plan was to put it on top of the hill that was here, but then I started flattening the hill, and yeah, now I'm not sure where to put it. I'll figure it out easily enough. But yeah, mob farm. Is there anything else? There's also, I also have plans for a super smelter. You know, I'm gonna have to move the bamboo and the chorus plants, but yeah, there's gonna be a super smelter right here going off in that direction. Yeah, a few little reminders, that way I don't have to keep going back to tutorials. But those are the two major building projects. That and, you know, a new storage system eventually. So 3 major projects atop to the sheep farm. 4 major projects that I'm going to be building eventually. For right now, though, these are what I'm mostly concerned about. These are the pieces that I need. I need to flatten the rest of this island so that way I can actually make the mob farm. I need to go to the end and get some more shulker boxes, because I've kind of used up the ones that I have and I need more. And I need to find friggin' cactus! Just... why is it so hard to find cactus? It's ridiculous. There's no reason for a desert to be this rare. Like, if I don't find one in any of these corners, then my only option is to rely on the wandering trader to get cactus. Because, like, do you realize how far away these are? Like, I can explore beyond them, but that I don't want to do that. I never want to do that. There's not enough space in your inventory to put a 5x5 map. Oh, boy. But yeah. This doesn't look that big from the air, but it is pretty big to be removing without a beacon. I think I might end up, depending on how much they cost, or depending on what their cost is, because I have to look it up, I might invest in some potions of haste. I'm pretty sure that's a potion effect, as well as a beacon effect. So if I can get a potion of haste, or haste 2, in order to speed up this removal process, then that would be great. Yeah. Oh, boy. So, yes. I have been playing a lot of Minecraft. I don't really plan to stop, but I am going to try and get back to recording things, because, you know, it doesn't take that long to record stuff, you know, an hour or so out of my day. I mean, I don't know how long this took. I won't know until I actually get the file processed up, but yeah. I kind of want to block this area off. Man, there's a turtle right there. That's his exit. And I guess he can't really get out right there, can he? Anyway, distractions aside. Actually, now that I think about it, that turtle hasn't really moved. Is it dead? Obviously not. Okay, there it goes. It moves. By dead, I meant glitched, which is worse than dead in video games. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point, because yeah, I've showed you everything. I've showed you that pretty much this entire world. That, you know, at least the relevant parts, because, you know, none of the rest of it is really relevant. And by the rest of it, I just mean these outer areas away from my main island. So yeah, Minecraft. It is fun. It is also a very, very addictive game. So, you know, maybe I need help. Anyways, see you for today's reaction. Yeah, later. Okay? Okay. Bye!